So opportunities in higher education. So 6 semester students, some of you all have decided, some of you all have asked for recommendation letters for foreign universities, application to those universities, etc. Some of you all have asked about what about this college, sir, what about that college. That's a good thing, right? So some of you all have not yet decided. Okay, but first of all, because you have already pursued your BSc in forensic science, I would say choose a specialized domain. Okay, so if you're doing like forensics, biology and serology, etc., you can be more specialized in that particular domain itself. You'll be able to get more expertise, more skills, and more knowledge in that particular area. Okay, choose a reputed and recognized institute. Okay, an institute that has been there. Choose an institute that you can trust for, that will give you the knowledge, that will give you the experience, will give you the exposure of those particular domains. Okay, because we know that there are institutes which may not give you the money's worth of the education that they are saying. Okay, so think about that. Visit campuses. Okay, always do not only apply or you got selected, pay the fees. Visit campuses and check. Okay, so there are numerous amount of institutes that are there in India which are providing MSc foreign science degrees. Okay, but again, think, ask. We can put you across to students who are studying there, students who have passed out from various colleges in India, institutes in India. We can put you across to them. You can have a word with them. Interact with them and see and get their inputs. Okay, so why is it important that you choose the right institute? Is because you are going to learn in that particular institute, right? You will learn from the teacher, you will learn from the college itself about various things. Okay, so there should be a holistic development of yourself. Okay, so always choose your colleges first. You have choose your specialized domain. That is again, your specialized domain is based on your capability, right? Which is your strength area in the field of forensic science. And you know that forensic science is multidisciplinary, so you have to choose your area which you are very strong in. Okay, and you build on that area in your masters. Once you choose your area, then identify the colleges or universities where you can apply to. Now, in India or abroad, that is depending upon the future slides that I will help you make a decision regarding that. From experience and from prospects that are there, we would prefer, and if teachers also have other suggestions, we can please put it across at this moment. If we can prefer a 2-year master's program, right? A 2 years master's program will go in the long run for you, because certain jobs will ask for after your plus two. After plus two, they will ask for a 5-year education. Okay, that is majority of the jobs ask for a 5-year education. Some of the jobs ask for a 4-year education. Okay, so having a 5-year education covers everything, but having a 4-year education, you would limit yourself to certain other jobs. So we're trying to just tell you that prefer a 2-year program. Okay, so that you are not lost in terms of, okay, I going to want to apply for this job, but they require 1 more year, so I have to do 1 more year of education, and you are all flustered at that point in time. So do not come to that particular situation. Always think of this particular aspect when you are choosing it. Okay, in India, I think all of the courses are 2-year courses, but in abroad, okay, some courses are 1-year courses, some courses are 1.5-year courses, and some courses are 2-year courses. So choose the appropriate one depending upon where you want to build your career. Okay, so that's why I said 2-year program will create an international balance in terms of education. Okay, so you don't have to worry about, okay, I go to this country and they're asking for 5 years, but I've done only a 1-year master, so I have only 4 years of education. So you don't have that particular problem. Look into the cost aspect. We know that each one of us family background, financial background, all of these things keep in mind. Okay, and look for colleges which can also, you will be able to balance your financial aspect of your education.
We just wanted to open your eyes about certain employment opportunities that you have in forensic science as well. Okay, so when I say employment, I am not only talking about public government employment, even the private jobs that you can possibly choose. We just wanted to list a few, so we can give you some eye-opening moments. I'll just go through this presentation in 3 headers. What are the rules of recruitment, especially in the public sector, and how you can seek jobs, so certain tips to job seeking, how to prepare for pre-employment tests and all that, and some of the designations and roles that you can take up with studies in forensic science. Okay, so I'll just start off with rules of recruitment. This is something that we mostly overlook. Many people don't realize that government posts especially have what are known as recruitment rules, something that we want you to start thinking about now itself. Okay, so each of central forensic science laboratories or state laboratories, they're all governed by certain employment service rules or recruitment rules. And in the central level, we have the DOPT, which provides recruitment rules for central government jobs. We have state DOPT departments, or in some places it's called Department of Personnel and Administrative Reforms, DP&AR, which gives out recruitment rules for different government jobs. Okay, so I've just given you a link here. A simple search of recruitment rules online, you would be taken to this handbook, which has how to decode recruitment rules, how to understand each criteria. So it's something that you can start looking at, start reading now itself. Okay, so recruitment rules, they're available for all your posts, both in central government as well as state government. And each of those departments are supposed to display their recruitment rules also on their websites, on government media sites, everywhere. Okay, so I'll just, at the end of the presentation, I'll take you through the recruitment rules in CFSLs and few SFSLs. I'm just taking you through some screenshots. So this is your Directorate of Forensic Science Services website. You have your recruitment rules. You click on it, you have recruitment rules for each of those posts. When I go through the recruitment rules, you will understand how to read them, how to find out if you fit the rules as well. Okay, so like I'm saying, every website, every department website, they display their recruitment rules quite prominently. This is Karnataka Forensic Science Laboratories website. You have your recruitment rules whenever a recruitment is happening. Okay, you click on this, you go into the recruitment rules. You can also go into the brochures where each of those posts have recruitment rules mapped to them. You can read through. Kerala's Public Service Commission has recruitment rules listed. In Kerala, the recruitment happens through the Public Service Commission. So certain states like to do it through the Public Service Commission as well. I'll go through the recruitment rules at the end. I'll move on to the next topic, okay, which is job seeking. So this is one place where you can all start now itself. Okay, don't think you completed only your bachelor's. I may not be eligible for certain jobs, things like that. I'll give you a few examples of students when I was studying. Master's second year, they started applying. Before the end of their masters, they were placed either private or public. Okay, they started searching early, so they didn't waste time in the fag end of their MSc. Even 2 months before they completed their MSc, they wrote exams, and the results came after their MSc. They could submit the certificate and join. Okay, so slowly start seeking jobs. Get into this practice of reading employment news. Employment news is available both as print, paper, as well as e-subscription. E-subscription costs hardly 400 rupees per year. Okay, so you can go through employment news. Employment news puts up all the government offices are supposed to send at least a link of employment opportunities to employment news. Okay, so wherever in India you have an employment, at least a link will be present in your employment newspapers, so you can identify jobs. Opportunities pages on major news dailies is a common place where we all look for jobs. So have the habit of reading good quality major news dailies. Hindu puts up opportunities every Wednesday. It's a 4-side opportunities sheet, and also they put up opportunities daily, also on a daily basis, also quarter page or half page. And be in touch with peer groups. This is also a tip that helps. Most of the people who land up in jobs today, they land up in jobs because they were in good touch with some peer teacher, somebody who works in a laboratory, okay, through LinkedIn. things like that. So be in touch with your peers in your social media, be in touch with people who are in your field, read the updates that they put up. There could be job opportunities which come up through social media searches, simple social media searches. And also get into this practice of daily or at least weekly going through State Public Service Commission websites. So like I told you, Kerala goes through or employs forensic science staff through the Public Service Commission. Tamil Nadu does the same. Delhi does the same. Okay, so Public Service Commission websites of your respective states, of neighboring states, of states which take students or graduates from other states. Keep your eyes open. Go to their websites weekly, at least check if there is an update. Okay, and one thing that is outdated now, employment office registration. Certain states still fill up through employment office. Okay, so I know of a candidate who got his job only purely because of the merit that he had registered in a employment office, because two people had applied, both of them were equally eligible, but the only reason why he got chosen was because he had a employment office registration along with him. A screenshot of the employment news. Okay, so these employment news newspapers are sold in all the stationery booklet stores. You can also subscribe to it through your newspaper vendor. It's also available online. You can e-subscribe to it. It's one place where every government office especially has to put up a link of employment. At least private also uses that spot. Opportunities page on a Hindu newspaper, a very good place where you can get jobs. Okay, so most of us, when we look back, most of us got jobs through going through a simple opportunities page on a newspaper. Public service websites. Okay, so all the public service websites, they put up their recent recruitment or their recent vacancies. Okay, so whenever vacancies are filled through the Public Service Commission, the updates are put up. Go through the Public Service Commission websites every week. You will certainly hit at least one job every year. Okay, one vacancy set every year.
So yeah, when you have to find out where to go for the registration, where you will get the brochure and all, these are the two sites. These are the two sites which you can see. www.nicfs.gov.in. Another one is www.nfsu.ec.in. Any of this site you can go and you can search for the notification, and then you will get the brochure and the link for the application. Okay. So some information about the examination. This is the All India level examination. The purpose of the examination is to ensure whatever staff is going to be recruited in the forensic science laboratory are having some minimum standards. Okay, these examinations are there to fill some acute shortage in the laboratories. For example, this is a contractual post, so it is like 1 year. It means 11 months when we say 1 year in the government, but all the time the contracts get renewed. The qualifying percentage when this examination was conducted in the year 2018, it was 60%. Okay, and that is followed by the interview. Then whatever marks you get in the interview along with the marks of the examination, then the list will be prepared. Okay, and then based on that, the ranks 1, 2, 3, 4, like that, whatever candidates were applied and cleared the interview will be prepared. And then based on the requirements in the laboratories, they will be called for the job. They will be getting the personal calls and emails where you'll get the appointment letter and you'll be asked to come and join on this date. Okay, so the purpose of the exam is to have the staff for the state FSL as well as central FSLs. Okay, the name of the post when you clear the exam and go and work in the laboratory are given as forensic professionals. Please note this down. Forensic professionals is the post that you get when you go into the FSLs. When you go into the FSLs with this examination. Okay, the testing now, how the examination is conducted. The paper number 1, that is section A of the paper, is having some general aptitude questions. Now in that, what is there? The English questions, mathematics questions, reasoning questions, and general knowledge questions, this will be there. Along with that, the questions will be set to test the aptitude of forensic science in the candidate. In this section section A, the questions will be there from all the subjects of forensic science, like some general scenario to test how do you think as a forensic expert. That is the forensic aptitude of the candidate, along with the reasoning, mathematics, English, and other general knowledge questions. Okay. As you can see, the section A and section B is mentioned over here, but altogether this is in one single paper. The duration is 2 hours. When we talk about section B, now this is a specific question. Now, what is specific question? The section B of the examination, you have to choose any one of this. Okay, you can either go for physical science, biological science, chemical science, cyber forensic, or forensic psychology. Any one of this you have to choose, and then in the section B, questions pertaining to this that you can see in the bracket will be asked. Example, if you take physical science, so question pertaining to ballistics, document, and physics will come, and then etc. Okay, so section number A is compulsory for all. Section B, you have to choose any one of this, and the questions will be coming from any of this section. Okay. Then the questions are for the section A 50, section B 70. Altogether, if you say it is 120 questions, 120 minutes, that is one question, 1 mark, 1 minute. Like this, it is the calculation. Yeah, this is 50 marks and this is 70 marks. Total marks is 120. Total time is 2 hours. That is 120 minutes. Eligibility, if we talk about, if you have to give fact examination, the candidate should have post graduation, that is MSc. Okay, candidates who are having MSc in forensic science, they are eligible to apply. Now you are doing BSc, then you'll do MSc. Once you are finished with your MSc, then you can apply when this notification comes. Notification come once in a 3 year. Last time it was held in 2018-19. Now again in the year 2022, it has come. Exam will happen in next month. If I'm not wrong, 2021 of the next month, exam will happen. Okay. This is divided into two. First is fact, another is fact plus. When I say fact, the eligibility is just you should have a post-graduation degree. Okay. You should have a degree. It's like NET. You can give in the last time of your MSc, but when you have to go for a job and go for an interview, that time you should have all the mark sheets with you, if not degree. Okay, all the 4 mark sheets of your post graduation you should have with you, along with the marks. Like this is the percentage with which you have qualified, indicating that you cleared all the subjects. That is the only purpose.
So good morning, students. Already all our faculty members have given a lot of input related to different perspectives and careers. I would be focusing on research. When I say research means PhD. Plus, along with research, like what else other competitive exams will benefit you to pursue PhD, or maybe go for something related to research. Okay. So right now, as Dawn sir started the slide also, where are you standing presently? Okay, right now you are what? You all are busy doing college fest, busy going for competitions in college fest. And then some of you are also participating in conferences and winning prizes, which is very good for us. We are very proud of that actually. Some of you are means involving yourself in quiz competitions. Some of you are just involving yourself in different types of sports. And then ultimately you are appearing your exams and then waiting for your end semester results. This is basically your college life. And eventually what will happen? You all will graduate happily, right? But then what? After that, what? That's the question. That's the question that we are dealing today. That's the question that we all faculties are emphasizing on. Okay, so what should we do next? This is your question, which Dawn sir has explained very properly, that the master degree is the option many of you will choose, and what you all will opt, what are the various sections that you will go for. Okay, after master degree, most of you may opt for some other, like some may go for some private job, some may go for some government job. As Jeremiah sir has already said, many other competitive exams are there where you will appear. But some of you may be very much inclined towards PhD. When we say PhD, we often get confused with PhD as well as research and development job. Okay, some may say that I want to do PhD, but also I want to earn money at the same time. I want to go for research, but I want to earn money also. So how can I do PhD for 5 years and not get money? Like it will be job. It will be just struggling with PhD, not having some stipend, not having some fellowship. So it's not like that. You can go for PhD, you can do your PhD, plus you will get money also to conduct your PhD, and that also a good amount of money, okay, during your entire tenure, plus exposure also to conduct the, to show your research in different fields, in different arenas, in different areas. Okay, how? That is what, like, I'll not, obviously you all are in your bachelor's right now, so I'll not be going in too much details about PhD. I'll just give you an overview, like how you can mentally prepare yourself if you want to actually pursue PhD seriously. What you can do and how it will benefit you. Okay, so what is PhD? Okay, obviously it is done after master degree, and it is considered to be the highest academic level awarded following a course of topic. Okay, it is basically done after BSc, MSc, and then PhD is attained. It is considered to be a highest academic level. That's the reason why the title doctor comes before your name. Okay, now when we say PhD, how can one get enrolled in PhD? That's the question you all are having. Okay, to get enrolled in PhD, you should start working from your master's itself. You should have a focus on your master's itself. First of all, you should always acquire first division. Okay, first division in the sense you should acquire at least 55 to 60% in your end semester exams. That is compulsory. After that, of course, you can go for entrance exams. All the universities, be it central university, states university, even private university, have their own entrance exams. Okay, you conduct those, you qualify those entrance exam, and after that you go for interview. And once you are eligible, means once you qualify the interview, you're of course eligible to enroll yourself in PhD. So this is the basic concept. This is the basic hierarchy that is followed for PhD, be it in central, be it in state. Okay, in private, sometimes they do enroll you even with simple interviews also. But of course, you do not want to go. You all will strive first for central institute or state institute, some government institute, right? So let's see what is there for that. What other advantage we can have? You can have an added advantage when you recruit yourself for PhD. Okay, if you qualify UGC NET JRF examination. What is UGC NET JRF examination? That's the question. Okay, UGC NET examination is basically National Eligibility Test. National Eligibility Test, NET. Okay, that is conducted on behalf of University Grant Commission. Okay, for determining or for the eligibility of assistant professorship, junior research fellowship, or both. Okay, UGC NET is when you qualify UGC NET, you have a JRF with you, suppose, you will be more preferred to go for by universities and also by colleges to enroll yourself in PhD as compared to not having UGC NET or JRF. Okay, and this is done by UGC, that is University Grant Commission. They conduct this examination twice a year. Okay, usually during June or July, and then December at the end of the year. Twice a year they conduct this examination, and once you qualify them, you can either be eligible as an assistant professor or as a junior research fellow. Okay, how the eligibility criteria is, that is what we will discuss further. What is the eligibility? An aspirant must have pursuing or completed their post graduation from forensic science. Okay, when I say pursuing, you should remember that the aspirant must at least who has at least qualified the second semester of their masters. Okay, the second semester of the masters are eligible to start with the exam. That is, during the third semester they can actually attempt for the exam. Okay, and so you can gradually start preparing for the exam from first semester of MSc itself. Okay, and of course, when you have completed your post graduation in forensic science, you can also attempt for this exam. Also, an individual with the related subjects are eligible to appear for forensic science. It is not that only forensic science graduates will appear. Of course, related subjects will also, related subjects like life science or biotechnology, all these individuals can also attempt for UGC forensic science subjects. However, remember the subject and the syllabus is very much favorable to you all. Okay, I will discuss the syllabus pattern also. It is mostly related to forensic science only. The maximum age limit for the JRF is 31. Junior research fellow, to attempt for junior research fellow, the maximum age is considered to be 31. However, there is no age limit for the post of assistant professor. The post of assistant professor doesn't have any age limit. You can qualify net even at the age of 35, 45, 50 and be qualified as an assistant professor in any of the institute. Okay. However, for JRF, Junior Research Fellowship, which will help you to pursue PhD also, the age limit for now presently is 31, and you never know, it may change in the next year also. However, mostly it may not.